I think you have to look for purpose. So lots of people use goals. I don't think I ever really did that, probably because I just wasn't good at it. I guess if you really want to improve, know your strengths and know your weaknesses. I may have mentioned that in the past in one of these rambles, but a lot of these things are, to me, are fairly simple and straightforward. But you can always find something to motivate you, especially if it's your own business. Just if you've nurtured it from the beginning, you just want to see it grow. It's a bit like being a parent. It's an oft-used analogy, but it's not far from the truth. I have 3 human children, and Ricky Richards happens to be a 4th child. Well, that may have come before my other children, but it is like a part of the family, and that often, well, for me anyway, was purpose enough. But then as we've grown, it's also, from my point of view, to see the people around us and in the organisation thriving and moving forward and taking hold of some of the responsibilities, and you get a certain, I do anyway, I get a certain passion out of that, to see people growing within the organisation. The best thing is to find like-minded people. So find yourself, you can do a number of things. You can find yourself a group of people who you may know, who have businesses, who are in the same situation as you, and maybe come to an agreement that you can talk about everything and anything, but that it's in secret, so that, you know, then people can be open, they know it's not going to be used, and you can get feedback from others, because you often will find that your problems are not so unique and your situations aren't that different to a whole lot of others, and sometimes it's good just to offload to someone outside of your normal sphere. That's just with mates potentially, if you have friends in business who have the same sort of thing. It doesn't matter about your size, because often you'll find you could be a $500,000 business, you could be a $5 million, you could be a $50 million business, but you'll find that a lot of problems are very similar. So don't be frightened because you think you're too big or too small, just run with that. The other thing you could possibly do is there are organisations out there that you can pay to be a part of. They're international organisations. I remember once, years ago, there was something called Young Presidents. I'm sure it's still in vogue. There's places like the CEO Institute here in Australia where you can possibly go and you pay a fee and you become part of a group of people. And you can speak about things with comfort, know that it's kept in confidence, and you can get some really good advice. And I think for people who are either a business leader, either you own your own business or you're a senior manager in a company, you find that it's a safe haven to talk about things and you might find some useful answers.